All right. And so just remembering in this class, as in any class, you do what feels right for you. We're listening to our bodies. And so we'll just take a moment in any way to settle yourself, whatever that looks like for you. Oh, hi, Michelle. Nice. Hey, so good to see you. So finding a place to settle in your practice, wherever that is. You might have some movement as you're settling in. You might be laying down, seated. You might have a soft gaze or close your eyes. And just start to feel into the places that were connected to the earth, to the ground. Feeling those touch points. Your seat, your spine, your shoulders. Up. On airplane mode. And then noticing your breath. And so I want to offer us a rain meditation originated by Tara Brach, inspired by Tara Brach. She does beautiful work. And so rain stands for in her world, in the world of meditation, of recognize, allow, investigate, and nourish. I think it's a beautiful meditation. I think it's a beautiful meditation in the world of resilience, world of trauma, things that we experience in life. We're so often told to push things down, quiet things, push it away. We're going to just take these few moments here, a couple minutes, to really recognize and notice what's here, and offer some nourishment, if you will. We're just going to start off with a couple of deep, full breaths. Letting these breaths really help collect you. Nice full breath in through the nose, inhaling deeply, filling up the lungs, the chest, and then a slow out breath. Really slow enough so you can feel the release. And then inhaling again, nice deep full in breath. A slow, smooth out breath. Take one more, just like that. Filling all the way up, noticing where in your body you feel the breath. And releasing it. And then as the breath then just resumes into its natural rhythm, just starting to notice the quality of presence that's here right now for you. You might scan through your thoughts, scan through your body, scan through your life. And just noticing what might be happening for you right now. Might be a situation that's going on, something that's not going on right now, but you're thinking about it. That might be offering some worry, perhaps anxiety. It might be something in your world. It might be something in the larger world. And once you've located something, the invitation is to really bring your awareness to it, to focus on whatever that might be. And so this is just to help really get in touch with something needing a little bit of attention inside of us. And so we begin rain, right? We're at that place of recognizing. Noticing what feels dominant right now in our lives, in our bodies, in our thoughts. And you might just explore whatever you're aware of that comes up for you right now. And so we come to the A in rain. We're allowing it. We're allowing there to be some space. And we're just going to let this be here right now. We're not trying to fix anything. We're not trying to push it away. We're just taking a pause to let it be present, to let it be known. You might even whisper internally that perhaps this belongs, to let this be here. And we take this moment to ride the wave of whatever that might be. And just envisioning it almost as a wave, right? And so that might help really explore the I in rain. So we're coming to this place of investigating. We're investigating what's happening in our body as we come to this, what's happening in our thoughts, in our heart, with a really gentle lens, if you may. So dropping into our bodies, maybe feeling into anything that you might physically feel. So there might be a place in your throat or your chest or your belly. And you might even offer your hand to this space, wherever it might be. Maybe it is your heart space or your belly. If it feels good, offering your own hand, your own touch, your own connection. And really letting your attention contact what's present, what's going on in your body with care, with compassion, with tenderness, and just touching into this. And then perhaps asking, what does this place need right now? How does it want me to be with it? Sensing and asking this to this part. Really also witnessing from your most caring part. Sensing what you can offer in a healing way. And sense that you're offering care intentionally right now. And what might you feel as you offer this gesture of care? You might offer some nourishing words. Notice what it feels like to let this place be washed over right now with some compassion, love, and resting in that felt sense. And noticing if there's been any shift. And knowing really that this is the truth of yourself, more than any story that we tell ourselves. Knowing that this ocean of caring has room for waves. Bringing awareness back to our breath. Noticing where you feel the breath in your body right now. Where are you feeling expansion? Where are you feeling release? And dropping into your heart space as we set an intention. Maybe there's a word that you can use throughout your practice, throughout your day. What would you like to cultivate? Maybe it has some relation to what we've just done. Our focus has been. And then perhaps setting out a dedication to someone or something. You could use your love, your connection, your support. Beautiful. I invite you to bring any movement to your body, whatever that looks like right now. You might roll through your shoulders, bring some movement to your neck, your hands, your feet, anything. Notice what wants to move. Nice. And then as you're ready, we can meet up on our backs. So you can slowly find your way there. It's a little glary in my space today. Once you find your way down onto your back, feeling your body be supported by the earth here, you might lift up the hips, lengthen the tailbone so you can flatten out through the lower back. Let the shoulders be wide. Beautiful. Let's draw the knees in and maybe just rock side to side. Again, finding that place of nourishment. Nice. And then with one hand on each knee, bringing the knees far apart and back together. Nice circles here, flexing into the feet. And then reversing that. Beautiful. Let's take a big full body stretch. lengthening the legs all the way out. You might reach your arms behind you, maybe flexing the feet and pressing through your heels, perhaps interlacing your fingers if that feels okay in your shoulders. Let's lengthen through the right side, so pressing your right heel away and your right hand away. And then we'll switch, lengthening through the left side. Feeling the stretching of the intercostals, the muscles between the ribs that help us breathe. Beautiful. Releasing with the arms. You can bring the arms by your side. Let's draw the knees in. And press the feet up to the sky. And we'll just bend and lengthen here. Going into the knee joint, warming it up. Flossing through. And then pressing the feet up to the sky, rolling through your ankles. You can keep your hands up here as well, rolling through your wrists. Beautiful. And let's bring the feet down, the knees are bent, keeping the hands up at the sky, taking your left hand and drawing your right fingers towards your body. So just taking your hand palm to palm and drawing your fingers towards your shoulder. And then we'll bend it the other way. So bringing your hand down, and you can cup your knuckles with your left hand. And so good for the elbow, the shoulder, the wrist. Same on the other side. So we'll take your right hand, draw your left fingers down towards you, lengthening through the left arm. And then bending the wrist the opposite way, so you can cup your knuckles with your right hand and getting a stretch through the left wrist. Left arm is straight, long. Beautiful. Let's release that. Bring any movement to your arms, your elbows. Nice. We'll take the right ankle to the left thigh. You might stay right here, or perhaps draw the legs in towards you. You can also place your foot on a block if there's a little bit more space than the ground, but this feels like a lot. Maybe interlace your fingers behind the left thigh or use a strap. The feet are flexed, and we're breathing into the right hip. The right glute. Your body might rock or find stillness. Nice. And then let's bring that left foot down, keeping the legs just as they are. Arms can come out to the side, and then being mindful of your back. So take it slowly, letting the legs as they are just fall towards the left. So you land on the sole of your right foot. So you're going to twist here, releasing the shoulders down. Notice if your head wants to turn to the right or face the sky. Beautiful. Let's come back to center. And then we'll switch sides, left ankle to the right thigh. Again, you might stay here or draw the legs in. And releasing your fingers behind your right thigh or using a strap, flexing your feet. Check in with your neck, your chin, that it's not pointing up to the sky. So there's lots of length through the cervical spine. Check in, you're not gritting with your teeth. Beautiful. Breathing into your left hip, left glute, piriformis. Nice. So we can bring that right foot back down. And again, being mindful of the lower back, that this feels okay in your body, letting the legs fall to the right, landing on the sole of your left foot. Arms can be out like a T, Notice if you want to look off to the left or up at the sky. Eyes could be closed, open. Beautiful. Let's bring it back up to center. Uncrossing the legs. If you happen to have a strap and would like to use it, you can bring that around the ball of your right foot, sending the right foot up to the sky. You can, of course, bring your hands behind your leg if you don't have anything nearby. And then the left, you decide if you'd like to keep a bend in the knee, which might feel supportive to the lower back. You can lengthen the left leg out, be flexing into that left foot, finding length, keeping the left leg active. And breathe. Check in with your shoulders if they're curling up. See if you can find some space here. Check in with your throat, jaw. I'm sorry, there's a dog barking here. Take one more full breath here. There's something happening here. Beautiful. Let's bend and lengthen. Bend the right knee, lengthen. Nice. And then we can remove the strap and just start to draw that right knee towards the right shoulder. You can rest your hand behind the knee, keeping the sole of your foot up towards the sky. You might bring your hand to your foot, to your big toe, taking a toe lock, or it might feel better to have the strap there. I should have said to remove it. So whatever feels appropriate here. Just opening up the hip, shoulders release to the ground. And then from here, we'll bring the sole of the right foot to the inside of the left leg. So we're in tree on the ground. So that right knee is opening out to the right side. You might open up through the chest, the shoulders. Let's draw the knee up towards the sky. Your right foot stays on the ground. And then opening it out again. Take that one more time. Beautiful. And then we'll extend the right leg long. You might shake it out here. We'll come to the other side. So if you're using a strap, putting it around the ball of your left foot goes to the sky. Check in with your right leg if you'd rather have a bend in the knee or the leg long. Open the shoulders. Soften the jaw. And just notice what you notice. Take these moments to be in your body. There's something happening. Breathing into your hamstrings. Notice the difference of the two sides. Take one more cycle of breath here. 1,000 people in the street. And then let's bend the left knee, lengthen, do it a few times. Nice. And then we'll go into that half happy baby on this side. So you might keep the strap there, or bring your left hand behind your left knee, or perhaps take hold of your foot. Just opening up the hip a little bit. Notice if the right shoulder's creeping up, you can release it down. Beautiful. And then we can bring the sole of the left foot to the inside of the right leg. So again, we're in tree on the ground on the other side. Notice if your body just responds. Mind just kind of opens up when I just come into this on the ground. Let the body be heavy, take up space, and then drawing the left knee towards the sky, keeping your left foot on the ground. We'll open it back up to the left, draw it back up. Beautiful. And then we can lengthen and give your legs a little movement here. Nice. And let's just, we'll bring the knees so they're stacked over the hips. The feet are coming right out from the knees. So we've got a 90-degree angle here. Check in with your lower back, that you're flush to the ground. Hands can come up to the sky. We'll do a little bit of core work. So navel to the spine as we extend the right leg long, reach the left arm back. And then slowly draw it in, keeping the pelvis nice and steady. We'll switch sides, left leg goes long, right arm reaches back. We draw it back to center. So if this doesn't feel right for you, you might keep the knee bent and dip the toe down and draw it back up. Or your arm might come to the side versus reaching all the way back. Moving at your pace. But again, we're keeping the pelvis as steady as possible here. Maybe one more set. Beautiful. Nice, so let's draw the knees in, you can rock it side to side. Maybe the knees are wide, giving your lower back a massage. And then we can bring our feet to the ground. We'll set up for a bridge pose. You can have a block between the thighs if you'd like, or not. So what feels best for you. Before we even go into it, let's just do a couple of pelvic tilts here. So tilting the pelvis towards you like a bowl, pouring it on you, and then pouring that bowl away, creating that space in the lower back. Do that a few times. To our neutral spine as we press our feet into the ground, hips up towards the sky, and then squeezing into the glutes here. You feel the opening through the hip flexors and feel as if there's a magnet drawing the inner thighs towards each other. Nice full breath in. On the exhale, you might reach the arms back as you slowly release the spine, the back down towards the earth. And we'll just flow, find your own pace, your own movement here. And then the next time your hips are up towards the sky, perhaps either staying there or coming back down, you choose. Notice how this feels right now. You might walk your shoulder blades towards each other. Again, engaging in the glutes, your bottom. Maybe interlacing your fingers beneath you. Take a full breath in, and then exhale, release, slowly come on down one vertebra at a time. Nice, take a moment, let the spine settle, let everything realign. And then you might remove the block and draw it in. Take a hug, whatever that looks like for you. And then we'll find our way up. You can roll along the length of your spine. You can come to your side, press your way up. However you want to get there. Find a comfortable place to sit. You might want to sit up on a block or a pillow or a blanket. Whatever might feel supportive to the lower back and to the hips. So keeping the hips above the knees gives us so much support and stability here. And so let's find a nice long spine. Drawing the chin back, shoulders down, away from the ears. Nice. We'll do that vagus nerve neck movement that we do almost every class at this point. So turning your head towards the left, finding your point of resistance and breathing, just taking a breath right there. That stretching point that you feel you're not going to really go much further. And we breathe right there. And just take a moment to notice any shift, any change. And turning your head towards the right, finding that point of resistance. And we take a breath there. Beautiful. Coming to center, let's drop the chin. At the same time, dropping the shoulders down and back. So I'm keeping my shoulders engaged as I'm pulling them down so the stretch continues. You can feel it. The engagement through the neck, shoulders, the upper back, and then releasing, coming on up. You can roll through the shoulders, any movement that feels good here. And so we'll take a side opener along with some work with the neck. So bringing the left hand down to the ground, inhaling the right arm up and over. And as we do, grounding the right sit bone into the earth or your block or whatever's there. And then we'll take this right arm that's up and over and we're going to bring it back down, but keeping the left side exactly how it is. So your right arm is out to your side. And I'm feeling this pretty intensely here. Keeping that right shoulder open so we're not curling in to compensate for it. We're really allowing, right? And as always, if something doesn't feel right in your body, you change it, alter it, goes to something that feels comfortable. I don't want anyone feeling any pain. Beautiful. Let's inhale the arms up to the sky. On the exhale, we'll take a gentle twist to the right. Right hand comes behind to support the spine, left hand anywhere on your body. Nice. We can come back to center. And then right hand comes to the ground, left arm up and over. Left sit bone grounds, feeling the space, the stretch in the intercostals, the opening here. And then we'll bring that left arm out to your side. Keeping the shoulder open. Breathing into your neck. Beautiful. The next inhale, let's lift up, arms sweep to the sky. On the exhale, we'll take a twist to the left. Long spine here. Nice. Come back to center. Bring our fingertips to our shoulders, bringing the elbows out front, up and back. The heart lifts. And then exhale, doing just the opposite, navel to the spine. I think we did this yesterday. We'll take a couple more. So kind of a moving cat-cow with the shoulders, the elbows. Make it your own. Beautiful. We'll come back to center. Let's roll the shoulders back and down. Hands come behind us, either interlacing your fingers, or you can take a strap here. The heart lifts. But check in with your head that we're not reaching forward with the neck. Beautiful. You can stay right here, or if a fold feels good in your body, you might take a fold, sending the hands maybe up to the sky. Right, shake your head no, shake your head yes. Beautiful. The strength of your body coming back up. Releasing the hands, we can sweep the arms up to the sky. On the exhale, cactusing it out. Inhale back up. Palms touch and we'll draw it right into the heart space. As we do, let the shoulders slide down your back and we're going to press into our palms. See if the shoulders start to come up. We're going to keep them down, but engage in the upper back. And then soften that, release that. Give it a shake. Any movement that feels organic in your body here. Beautiful. And then from here, if you're up on something high, you might want to come down a little bit as we're going to come into a half butterfly. So tucking the right foot in, left leg goes long. You can definitely be up on something, but just make sure that you feel balanced, if you will. And letting the left arm come down towards your left foot and opening the right shoulder. And then first you might bring your hand behind your head, so supporting the neck here. And you're still getting that side body opening. And then if it feels good, perhaps reaching the right arm up and over. On the next inhale, we can lift up, bringing the right hand behind us for support, left arm across the horizon, and maybe the hips lift. Bringing any movement to your left arm, left shoulder. Make this your own. Beautiful. You can release back down. Sweep the arms up. And take a gentle twist to your left. Walk it back to center. And maybe walk yourself forward. Check in with your lower back that this feels comfortable in your body. You can bring a bend to your knee. That will absolutely help relieve anything in the lower back. And then we can walk back up. Nice. And then just switch sides. Tucking the left foot in, lengthening out through the right. And slide the right hand down your leg, or it could be on the inside of your leg. As we open the left shoulder, maybe your hand comes behind your head to cradle, to hold it here as you're opening up through the shoulder, the armpit. Moving through the lymph nodes here. Getting into the immune system as well. Maybe that left arm reaches up and over. On the next inhale, we can come on up, left hand plants behind you, right arm across the horizon, and maybe the hips lift. Any movement to the right arm, right shoulder. Again, making this your own. And on your next exhale, we can come on down, sweeping the arms up, taking a gentle twist to the right. And then coming back to center and either staying right here, or if a fold feels good for you, perhaps walking the hands down. Again, you can bring a bend to your knee. And we breathe. We can slowly walk on up. Nice. Let's bring the feet out in front, knees bent, and we'll just do some windshield wipers here, letting the knees fall side to side. And we'll find our way right into a tabletop. You can have a blanket under your knees for support if that would feel helpful. And we'll bring the wrists beneath the shoulders, knees width apart, open through the heart, belly drops. Exhale, navel to the spine, rounding through the spine. Go through some cat-cows here. Nice, finding that neutral spine. Let's bring our feet off to the right and looking back over the right shoulder. Feet off to the left, looking over the left shoulder. Just do that a couple times. So moving the spine, the neck, all its many directions. Nice, coming back to center. And from here, let's extend the right leg, letting it float. Finding your core here, gathering it through the belly. Maybe the left arm floats up as well. The gaze is down at the ground. The neck is nice and long, and we're breathing here. You can stay right here. You can stay with your left hand down. Or if it's interesting to you, you might reach back with your left hand and take hold of your right foot, pressing your foot into your hand, getting a stretch through the right quad, the right hip, the chest. Beautiful. You can release wherever you are. Let's bend into this right knee, and we're going to come into fire hydrant. So bringing the right knee out to the right, opening it up. And then we're going to bring it back, sending the right foot towards the sky, but squeezing into the glute. So we're not really arching here. We're getting into the glute. So you press the right foot towards the sky. And then we'll open it back out to the right. And then press the foot back to the sky, squeezing into the glute. Take that one more time. Feel the core engaged, the chest engaged. Beautiful. Let's bring that right knee down and maybe do a side-to-side barrel roll. Just letting that go. Reversing that. Nice. Come back to center. Come to the other side, extending the left leg long. Gaze is down, we gather through the belly. You can stay right here, or maybe the right arm floats. And again, if it's interesting at all, you might reach back, take hold of that left foot, pressing your foot into your hand. Opening through the heart, the chest, stretching through the quadricep. Releasing wherever you might be. Right hand can come down. And we'll bend into the left knee, opening it out to the left side in that fire hydrant. So eloquently labeled. And then we can bring the left foot up to the sky, squeezing into the left glute. We'll do that again out to the side. And then back up. We'll take one more set here. Beautiful. Nice. Let's bring that left knee down. Walk the hands out further away from the shoulders. So you're reaching out, and we'll just circle the whole body here. Beautiful. And then reversing that. Nice. Bring the hands back beneath the shoulders, and let's tuck the toes, sending the hips up to the sky, downward facing dog. We could pedal it out here, bending one knee, bending the other. Might bring movement in any way that feels interesting. Maybe coming up on the toes, letting the heels fall to the right, coming up on the toes, letting the heels fall to the left. Might bend the knees. Nice. And then on the next inhale, we can float the body forward like that wave, our body coming into plank pose. Now, plank can be with the knees down or the knees up, shoulders down away from the ears. And then on the exhale, let's press it back, downward facing dog. Beautiful. You can take one more round of that, or feel free to skip it, floating the body forward, knees up or down, and exhale, pressing back. As we walk our feet towards our hands, coming into a fold, you can surely hang out with your forearms on your thighs if a fold doesn't feel good in your lower back. Or you may take opposite elbows, letting the crown of your head come down towards the earth. Releasing the hands. Let's find that halfway lift, drawing the shoulders back. And then we can soften down. As we root to rise, bending into the knees, we're going to press the earth away, sweep the arms up to the sky. And then exhale, hands to the heart space. Beautiful. Let's sweep the arms up. And then on the exhale, we can dive down. Hands can come to blocks or the ground. As we reach the right arm up to the sky, bending into the left knee. Nice. Right hand comes down. Inhaling the left hand up to the sky, bending into the right knee. Bring that left hand down, find that halfway lift, roll the shoulders back. And then softening down. Let's root to rise, sweep it all the way up. Exhale, palms touch, we'll bring it right to the heart space. Nice. And open our eyes if they're closed, finding something to bring your focus to. And we're going to inhale the right knee up, so we're in that one-legged Tadasana. Feel free to hold anything nearby. Softness in the left knee, so we're not locking the joint. Shoulders down and back, strong body. Take a full breath in. And then let's step this right foot all the way back. We're going to find our way into warrior two. So we'll step that foot back, open up the foot so it's maybe on that 90-degree angle. And your left heel can be somewhat in line with the arch of your right foot. So find what works for you. Find what feels right in your body. Just not letting your left knee fall forward. We're going to keep it nice and open here. And sweep the arms open. Soft shoulders. Beautiful. Let's bring the hands behind the head, open the chest. You might dip your right elbow down towards the right leg. And come back to center. And then left elbow towards the left knee. A little bit of balance here, strength. And come back to center. Beautiful. Let's open it up. And then let's bring it all the way up. Lengthen the left leg, palms touch. Exhale, warrior two. Do that 2 more times. Beautiful. Let's lengthen the left leg. Right hand can drop. We'll come into reverse triangle. So left arm reaches up. You might look down. You might look out. Just opening through the side body. Beautiful. Bending into the left knee. We can cartwheel the hands down to the ground or to blocks. Lifting that right heel, right? And let's lower the right knee. So we're down in a low lunge here. Opening through the right hip flexor. You can let the hips be nice and heavy. And then maybe coming up to that left knee. And sweep the right arm up towards the sky. Maybe take a block on the left side for stability if that feels good. Or you may take your left hand, maybe it finds your right thigh. Beautiful. Bring the hands down to the ground or to blocks, shifting the hips back, lengthening through the left leg, softening with your breath here. Breathing into your hamstrings. Plant the right hand, left arm can reach to the sky. Beautiful. Left hand comes down. Let's walk it back to our low lunge. Tuck the right toes, lift that right knee, and we'll float the right foot forward. Maybe you take it slow, maybe you don't. Find a halfway lift, shoulders slide back. So we soften down. And sweep all the way up to the sky. And then exhale, hands to the heart space. And once again, we'll find our one-legged Tadasana on the other side. So finding your drishti, something to bring your focus to as we draw the left knee up. Bending, flexing into that left foot. Shoulders down and away. The heart is open, the chest is open. Soften in the right knee, and we'll take a big giant step back and find warrior two on the other side. So opening up that left foot, bend into the right knee. You can open up the arms, soft shoulders. Beautiful. And again, you might bring your hands behind your head, interlacing your fingers, or keep it soft and open. The chest is open here. Redrawing the left elbow back towards your left leg. Drawing back up to center, right elbow towards right knee. Beautiful. Bringing it back up. Let's open out the arms, soft shoulders again, and we'll find our dance lengthening through the right leg, palms touch up at the sky, and open. Take two more. Find your warrior two. Lengthen the right leg, reach the right arm up, reverse triangle. Beautiful. Bending into the right knee, cartwheeling the hands down to blocks or the ground as we lift the left heel. So in that low lunge, we can drop the left knee. Let the hips be heavy here. Beautiful. You can stay right here if you'd like. And coming up on that right knee, you can sweep the arms up, shoulders release down, and maybe bring the right hand down to a block or the ground as the left arm reaches over. You can also bring this right hand back towards your left thigh. Nice. Sweeping the arms back up to the sky. Let's cactus the arms. Heart lifts. Exhale, pressing the hips back. Lengthen the right leg. The toes could face up to the sky. Breathing, softening into the hamstrings on this side. So we plant the left hand and open up the right arm to the sky. Beautiful. And release that down and walk it back to our low lunge. Nice. Let's send the right knee back to meet the left. Walk the hands forward just a bit, sending the shoulders forward. So we're in that plank pose with the knees down. Feel free to tuck the toes and lift the knees. Wherever you'd like to be here. We'll take a full breath in. On the exhale, we hug the elbows into our side as we come down to our bellies. Inhale to cobra, lifting the heart. You're turning your head towards the left, turning your head towards the right. Come back to center and softening down. Take one more here. Inhale to cobra. And release down. Beautiful. Let's send the arms back. Lifting the heart. The arms might float here and maybe the legs lift too. You decide where you want to be. Take 3 breaths. Beautiful. And then softening down. You can make a pillow with your hands, bending into your knees. Let your feet sway side to side. Just let it all go. Releasing the feet. You're welcome to stay here or send it back to a child's pose. Maybe the hips, not the hips, not the hips. The knees are wide and the big toes touch, or you might want the knees together. Notice what feels most nourishing in your back for this. And if the knees aren't happy here, you can stack the hips above the knees in a melting heart pose or puppy dog. Beautiful. We can slowly find our way onto our backs. Just going to adjust the screen. And as you get here, you might bend into your knees and again do a little bit of that pelvic tilt. Nice. And then perhaps if you have a block, a pillow, a blanket, anything nearby, you might just bring that right under your sacrum, the lowest part of your back and your bottom. So it's covering half of everything here. So you're in a supported bridge pose. Notice the width in your chest, your shoulder, your collarbones, your hips. You can stay right here. You can send your feet to the sky. Maybe bringing some movement to your feet, to your ankles. For those where seated folds don't feel good when you're seated, sometimes it feels really nice to have this support beneath you and fold the legs in towards your torso. Another way of getting that stretch in the lower back. The legs could be long, you could bend. So it's just like being in the child's pose or folded, seated forward fold. It's not always accessible. You could hang out here, or if you want some movements, maybe lowering one leg towards the ground and inhaling it back up. If you want to continue with core, or just stay in that restorative space for a couple moments of keeping your feet to the sky. So great for our nervous system, inflammation, sleep and headaches. And then as you're ready, we can start to bring our feet down to the ground. Right, lift up, removing whatever is beneath you. Bringing your feet nice and wide. And again, doing that windshield wiper, letting the knees sway side to side. You might cactus the arms. And then check in with your body. Is there any pose, shape, stretch that you would like to take before Shavasana? Please feel free to do so, or set yourself up for your Shavasana. Whatever that looks like today, you might cover yourself with a blanket. You might bring your legs up a wall or rest your calves on a chair or bring a big pillow under your legs. We're laying flat out and just taking up space. That'd be perfect. forehead feels spacious and wide. Softening all the muscles around the eyes, the cheeks, the jaw. Softening through the neck, shoulders. Hands be soft. The heart and the belly. Feel the weight of your body on the ground. Almost envisioning like a sand glass timer, just all the sand draining into the earth. Letting your body just widen, take up space, get heavy. Releasing any held tension. Just knowing in this moment, there's nothing to do, nothing to reach for. Just be. I invite you to deepen the breath. Perhaps taking a cleansing breath here. A deep breath in through the nose, filling all the way up. Exhale, sigh it out, let it go. Inviting any gentle movement, your fingers, your toes, stretching in any way that feels good to you. And if it serves you, rolling to your left or right side. And just taking a moment there, taking a pause. And checking in, noticing how you feel right now. Your body, your heart, your mind. And slowly making your way up to a comfortable seated position. I invite you to close your eyes or have a soft gaze. Perhaps bringing your hands to your heart space, offering yourself love, compassion, and so much gratitude for taking this time for you and sharing your practice with us. The light in me honors the light in you. I hope you have a beautiful day today. Namaste. Thank you.
Thank you, Cynthia.
Thank you.
Have a good day, everyone.
Today's Monday, not Sunday. Enjoy the day.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thanks, Cynthia.
Thank
Great
you.
class. Thank you.
Well,
Thank you so much.
Thank you. You will.